tonight. It is an Aquarius moon tonight, and today is St. Martha's feast day. So, hello to my sirens and my immortals and non mortals. Everybody from the living and non living, welcome to this tarot reading, okay? A lot of you guys are starting to take control over your life. Maybe you could have felt like at a point in time you weren't really having control over your life. Potentially parents could have been in the way, you could have been in the way, energy, or maybe your emotions, okay? Because when it was a certain time, people could kind of get you to get a reaction out of you. So you've been learning how to tame that. I'm getting Aries, Leo, fire signs, okay? A lot of you guys you went through a death, like some type of emotional like transformation in your life to where you started to really understand people's true intentions in your life. You wanted to know who's down for me, who really riding for me. So you got to see a lot of that during the play of Mercury retrograde. So now we're diving into Saturn. So a lot of people from your past too want to reconnect with you because they feel as though they lost you. They could have done you wrong in the past. So during Mercury retrograde, they were thinking about you a lot. You could have been potentially thinking about them too. But it was just maybe thinking on the last betrayals or maybe when times were good, but then now you're starting to be like, well, I'm going ahead to somewhere else, where I am valued, where I'm respected. So you might have just started thinking about them because they were thinking about you, energy. Okay. A lot of you guys are starting to heal your inner child. Like you could have had potentially cousins, family members, friends that really were trying to turn your fire down, getting a lot of like fire signs and air signs. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But there was a lot of people that were trying to bring your fire down or bring your momentum down. But you have overcome a lot of challenges, okay? Yeah, a lot of you guys you were like stuck on a type of like energy of, listen, I'm not where I came from type energy. Like I don't have to be bound to the struggle or bound to, I don't gotta like be around people I don't want to be around with. Like I'm not struggling no more. Like a lot of you guys just got a new home, a new place, or something where you can just kind of feel like you don't have to be around certain people no more because you could have grown up and you could have want to always left your house or could have want to like traveled or go somewhere different. You felt bound to something, maybe your town. So now that you're like, you came to an epiphany in your life. You're like, you know what, I'm not bound to anything. You could have like sometimes even thought about not having faith when you were growing up because you couldn't really leave. You were a child, but you always felt like you were out for more, like you wanted something bigger and better than the situation. Okay, I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy too, Geminis. I'm getting Virgos, grounded energy. Okay, a lot of you guys were this, like you were the one to bring down the heat. Growing up, you always were kind of like the peacemaker, or if you weren't the peacemaker, you were like always putting your feelings aside for other people, especially the ones you cared about the most. And like now you're taking that energy back of no more. A lot of you guys step into a lot of independence. Okay, I'm getting the energy too as well that a house is coming specifically for you guys. You guys could have been putting a down payment on a home that's coming in. That specific message. A lot of people and individuals were definitely, this is getting past energy. You could have been letting go of betrayal energy or starting to put two and two together, realizing people's parts in your life and how they play the role in the betrayal, learning how to forgive but never forget, but not allowing it to control you anymore. So a lot of you guys are coming into like wealth and abundance because you're choosing to heal. You're choosing to fight off even your own demons, because of what you grew up in and what people try to put on you. So you got to release that. So you're not trying to entertain what no longer serves you no more. Even like negative thoughts in your mind, you're not trying to entertain that. So your strength card, okay? A lot of you guys are holding in that strength and that power to still have courage. And sometimes when you might feel like a little like numb, only from the past though, like little left residue energy from how people treated you, or maybe I'm getting a lot of parent figures too, possibly cousins, siblings. So you had to really like understand that you don't have to be around that anymore. You're around individuals. You're either in hermit mode, you're with yourself, and you choose to go outside when you please to, but now you're understanding and really starting to feel like, okay, even if I got to be around this type of energy, if I go to work or not, this is not where I'm at. This is not going to be my life forever. Like you stay prayed up, you stay doing spiritual works, especially if you feel like the evil eye is on you. So a lot of you guys are just hella aware right now. You're mad aware. You're going through obstacles and challenges, possibly from the past, past mistakes, but you're learning not to shame yourself for the mistakes anymore. You're learning to just be like, okay, I'm gonna take the high road to something better in my life, and I'm not gonna focus on who did me wrong and why they did me wrong. I'm just gonna pour all the energy into fixing my own life, into pouring into my life the way I want to see myself at. Like, so a lot of you guys are just going through the challenges, even when people try to put challenges on you, or you could have felt like in the past people were just in your way, a distraction. Yeah, some people in the past were like distractions because they saw something in you and they wanted to like stop you from that. Some people wanted to stop you from it. Some people didn't want you to leave them behind. Some people had selfish intentions. Others really saw it in you and tried to motivate you to get to that point and step away from even like certain people that you played close to you. Some people was on your side, so you started to understand that now as you got older. A lot of you guys are definitely in isolation mode, really plotting and planning because now summer's about to be over soon, but you guys are planning and setting stone what you want to do next, or if you're doing content, what content you want to do, like what do you want to give out to the audience. If you're working at a business, you're like, okay, how can I get some more sales for my business? Like you're thinking you're thinking about the future, okay, as well. Like you're in the present moment, but you're also thinking about the future. Spirit says also don't forget to enjoy the present moment as well, to understand that you can manifest and think about the future and plan ahead of time, but just don't get yourself into a state of disappointment because it didn't go out as you planned, because we are all meant for something higher, a calling, and sometimes our journey is different than what we expect, but it lands us to where we need to be in the soul purpose, okay? A lot of you guys are coming to a celebration, okay? I'm getting the energy of potentially marriage coming in for Aries, fire signs. There's some type of like proposal, or there's some type of community coming to get together. You're going to be with a lot of family, potentially a lot of individuals. You guys could be opening up a new store, okay? So that's a celebration with that, celebrating a new store or something. You're celebrating something in particular. There's a little delays in the road of where finances are, but Spirit is telling you to just, slow down. Understand that the money is always with you. You guys also have a lot of money coming in as well. That's what you're waiting on. That's what could be the delay, because you're waiting on some form of money. But Spirit is saying it is coming in. Watch out for manipulators. Watch out for overspending. So when this money comes in, Spirit is saying just to be careful with overspending, and it gets like that, when you want to just like, let me buy a Birkin bag so I feel better. Like I'm already feeling good, but I just want something that makes me feel good. Okay, but Spirit is telling us that, okay, we don't have to like overly spend, but we can prioritize it and pour it into things that we want to see grow. Okay, yeah, a lot of you guys are coming into you could be seeking some form of closure, maybe from a past relationship, or you have came to closure about it and you're still healing from it, okay? You guys are learning balance with your energy. The Temperance card, Spirit right now is telling you that balance is needed as this money is about to flow into your life. Potential love offers are coming to you in the month of August. August will be filled with love, prosperity, and blessings as the summer is about to be over, okay? Sometimes you guys, a lot of people are up at night thinking about you, obsessing over you. Some people that done you wrong, exes, could be potentially people that you've been around, cousins, family. Like they could be up at night just thinking about how they did you wrong, or how can they get back in your life, or things like that. Like a lot of people are thinking. Some people are trying to attach to you. They could be wanting to attach to you from old memories. And I'm getting a Capricorn energy, this specific ex. This ex definitely has an addiction to you. They could be codependent to your energy. Okay, codependent to your energy. A lot of you guys are letting go of the beliefs that people try to tell you about your own life. Possibly could have tried to force you into a religion. Now you're coming into more understanding that I am who I am, and these people trying to, bad luck. A lot of these people who done got bad luck for trying to mess with you, or trying to have you conform into a cult, or try to manipulate you. Potentially this ex, your Capricorn ex, could have been in a cult. That's specific. Spirit advises you to save money right now, to plan ahead, because the journey is about to be elevated, especially as we go into September, fall, as we are about to end summer in August. And right now Spirit is telling you to save your money, because something big is happening and occurring in your lifestyle. Virgo energy too. Keep the energy of being grounded, okay? During this time, hard work does pay off. Your wishes will come true, because your hard work is never unseen. That's what Spirit is telling you. That's keep your eye on the prize, because there can be distractions kind of come up from the past. But as you elevate and grow, you learn how to keep what's sacred and protect it good.